Share G, what's going down?
That is me, I be he, and that is the. Ladies and gentlemen, you tuned into the afternoon drive time, man. And it is almost 1 minute before the top of the hour. But when I tell you it's going down tonight, and we're going to get into that, but we have somebody, man, who I feel like is a little homie because everybody told me about him. You know what I mean? Spoke great things about the guy, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Twin Cities, give it up right now for DC Young Fly!
Thank you!
He said, thank you very much!
Thank you!
The crowd goes wild!
There it is, man. Now, man,
Before I say something, man, I want you to put on some socks.
I knew it was coming.
You done put a hole in my Adidas pants.
Hey, you didn't tell me he did comedy
Hey,
too.
no, man. That's what he know, man. Hey, when he get on there and roast
Hey, man,
people,
once I'm in my
and he
zone.
roast with the best of them,
Once I'm in my zone, I be like, let go.
That's
I'm
it.
waiting for him to sing a song. He
He can hum a little bit. He can
I'll
hum
be
a little
there.
bit.
I'll be there.
There it is. Now let's get into it.
I got them looses. Lunch break. I got you.
Well, let's get into it, man. There's so much stuff that you're doing, man. First of all, congratulations on all the success.
Appreciate it, brother.
You know what I mean, and everything that you're doing. Now, you started in Atlanta, and I know your rap game was it, and then, little things happened, but social media, you came out and you was determined, you just blew up. Tell us about that transition.
It was crazy, man. 2013 was a crazy year. I had also got stabbed later that year. You feel what I'm saying? I got stabbed like 4 times. So I was kind of out of commission, just going from the hood, you know what I mean? Just order, you know what I'm saying? Everyday life, like, man, how I'm gonna get my life together? You know what I'm saying? Then my little partner, Fatty Paid, he put me on with the Vines, and I ain't looked back ever since.
Right, man. And then you see so much stuff. Now, it's hard. People don't understand. People will look at social media and see everything, and being a comedian, you got to come up with new material all the time.
Every day, all day, every day. Like, sometimes, like, I used to get on there, but before I had so much stuff to talk about, because this is over the years of stuff that I just want to talk to the world about. You feel what I'm saying? Then once I done start putting stuff out there, it's like, damn, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I done told them everything I want. So now it's just everyday life experience. You know what I'm saying? So if I go to the store, I see a chick fall on her face, then I'm like, all right, I got something to talk about today. You feel what I'm saying? But normally I just get on there and roast a couple people, you know what I'm saying? Because they love that. So, then 9 times out of 10, I done made friends with a lot of people. And quote unquote, they feel like being roasted is being bullied on. So they like, don't do me like that. I'm like, man, this everyday in the hood comedy right here.
And see, that's the one thing that you say. In the hood, we can joan on people.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Talk about people, and it's all love. I mean, I seen you go against Michael Blackson, A-Town, even Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that people need to understand. Afterwards, ain't nobody trying to fight. Everybody's good.
It's in the neighborhood where we come from, man. It's we is surrounded by so much crime, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, where we get our laughter and where we get our joy is when we talk about our surroundings. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about our surroundings, we're not really making fun of it, you feel what I'm saying? It's always a good in a bad situation. You just got to go find it, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what we do as quote unquote being in the hood. We always find the good out of having our lights cut off, or you know what I'm saying, having to wear our brother's clothes. You know what I'm saying? We find the good in that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just when you living in the hood, that's our coming, and that's what I grew up off of, roasting and talking about my surroundings.
And see, that's another thing. It's like you had comedy in you already. Like I grew up. I have a joke where I just talk about my life. Like you know what I mean? When you in the hood, you know what I mean? There's this thing called hand-me-down clothes. Just like you say, you gotta wear your older siblings' clothes. The problem was I had an older sister. So I'm going to school looking like Prince because I got ruffles, my jeans zip up in the back, but it's just all love, and you just have fun and you go for it. Now, knowing that you have this effect on everybody and everything that you doing, right?
That's brave. I know you felt a mean breeze.
Oh, mean one
every day.
Hey, but I was able to release quicker than you was. But you have people that follows you, man, like over 1 million something people that you just touch. How does that, are you ever conscious or anything to deal with like certain situations where you have to, because everybody's holding on to everything that you post, especially with during the times with all the stuff with the shooting and the killings. Man. You know what I mean? How are you able to just kind of filter that?
It's more so, I get to the point where I had a lot of people to come to me and say that help them through their days. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for me, they don't know where they'll be. I'm like, I ain't God, y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to give you laughter. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I kind of mature and understand that, you know what I'm saying, you need laughter at these times, you know what I'm saying? Like rest in peace Philando, man, you know what I'm saying? And Alton, like, we're going through a real time right now. And it's just sad, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, what can we do to keep our mind frame off of that? You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I come in and play my part and do what I do and give the world what God had blessed me with.
All right, now if you just now tuning in, we have the man right here, DJ Young Fly, who man, it's just so much stuff that we're talking about. I know you're gonna be here tonight. We're gonna get into that, so you let them know you're gonna be off the chain. I'm gonna be off the chain and opera. Y'all leave it on. You know, I'm old as hell, and I'm gonna slide through with
slide through. It's so much going on. Slide through tonight, and then start it back up again in the morning.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Slide through, have a little fun time. Then when you wake up, start it back up.
And drive.
I'm gonna be right with you.
Drive an Uber, so we're gonna have a good time. So before we get to where you are tonight, the last thing, comedy. One thing that I've told you, even when I saw you came in, I told you how much respect you had. And one of the hardest places to get respect at is in Atlanta in the comedy game.
They will boo you.
They will boo you.
Before you even get your joke out, they be like, how you doing? Boo!
Right. They will boo because of your clothes. You know what I mean? But you want to know who's harder on the comedians? The comedian.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Right.
They
so
sitting
for
there
you,
the critic, and you don't understand how many times I get off the stage and be like, hey man, you know where to make that joke funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to worry about making your joke funny. I saw you last week, brother. You need a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me.
Right.
Don't talk to me.
And the one thing I can say, man, everybody that I talk to, who I grew up in the game, 20 years in the game, Tyler Craig, LeVar, a Big Sean, and my man Ronnie Jordan, they speak nothing but highly about you, man. And that's a good thing.
It's all love, man. You know, Instagram comedians or social media comedians, that's what we be labeled. I'm labeled as an entertainer because I do it all. I got 7 mixtapes. I do the music as well. I have 7 mixtapes in the game. I've been doing it since 2012. I respect the comedians. You know, Instagram, social media comedians might not respect the stand-up comedian. You got some stand-up comedians don't respect the social media because the social media is getting the fame and the recognition that the stand-up comedians want. I'm gonna be honest, they want the fame.
And they worked hard, you know.
No. Not give me to say they didn't work hard. They want the fame more than, you know what I'm saying, than we understand the grind. Like now I do stand up is going on two years. I respect any stand up comedian. You feel what I'm saying? Because first of all, when you at the social media comedians, it's all about you. Your fans are all over the world. Like I have 3 million. I've been to places where nobody showed up. Maybe I have no fans here, and I've been in places where it's sold out. People can't even come in because the lines are down the street. You know what I'm saying? So my fans are all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So when a stand-up comedian has to make these people laugh in your face right now, that is like the most gangster. You feel what I'm saying? When you like, alright, since you funny, go on stage and make everybody laugh. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, I'm not, to be honest, being a comic is kind of like a gateway out of the hood now. I have a lot of people like, I'm trying to be a comedian. I'm like, wait a minute, you don't wake up and say I can be funny. Like I've been funny my whole life. Like that's just my personality. It's just God let me know that I can get money off of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I won class clown in my high school, but got kicked out so I couldn't take the pictures. Like, I could never get recognized for the good stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you saying.
They got my mug shot, but they ain't get the class clown. You feel what I'm saying?
So now you're venturing into movies. You know what I mean? You're venturing into movies, man, and it's a beautiful thing. When I saw it, man, I was like, yes sir.
Yes sir.
Yes sir. So how was that experience filming your first the official movie?
It was just a blessing. Every time I got a chance to duck off, I was like, thank you. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's another level. You feel what I'm saying? And I can also act like I was doing acting in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now a lot of stuff that my talents are starting to come true all over the board. You feel what I'm saying? And it was just a blessing from Will Packer, man, and David Talbot to even have that faith. Like they wrote me in the movie. You know, like sometimes when they want you, and you still have to do the audition. But when somebody wants you,
Right.
they like, listen, we have to find loopholes and write him in the movie.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I still had to audition, but it was a for sure thing. Like, hey, young brother, I want to see you succeed.
Right.
So come on in. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, come on in tonight. We're going down at Aqua.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
you know,
party
there's so much
tonight
stuff
and turn
going
back
on.
up in the morning, man. I'm with you.
Right. So
I'm
much
with
stuff
you.
going on. Come on out and have a
Too
good
much
time.
going
We
on.
need this with Twin Cities.
We need it. Come
We
get
need
some
this.
laughter. Come out. I might roast a couple people. Come bring all the bad ladies, man. All my gangster partners, man. Come out tonight, man. It's a part of a celebration, man. And then we gonna turn back up in the morning, man.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a good thing, man. DJ Relly is going to be there. Introducing DJ Touche. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Oh, come on, man. It's 18 plus, but it's still going to be VIP for 21 up. It's just so much stuff. Co-hosted by Jay Lee. Aqua tonight, man. Make sure you come have a good time. We're going to post it on our social media and everything, man. It was a good thing. Hey, bro. Decided to just chill and just check you out tonight. I'm be from afar though.
Yeah, don't come in. Don't come in with your zip up pants. In
No,
the back,
no, I'm done. I'm done.
I might have to call you out one
Hey
time.
man, leave my Prince jeans alone,
You know
dog.
what I'm saying? Like, hey man, time these days, you gotta stop.
Right. 89.9, ladies and gentlemen, my man DC Young Fly, Walter Q Bear
Yes, sir.
Banks. We gonna get it in.
and I'll bring a pair of socks.
All right, please. I need you to bring shoes too. Like, you don't walk in with socks.
Ours ain't got no shoes.
All right. He got them deacon socks. Say no more.
You want to come with the whole outfit.
Yeah. Go outside, he got a horse. Like, you find a horse.
It's 89.9 KMOJ.